I need Nick to play after this game so I can get past my bye week. And then I can get into Northern Missouri's ass tomorrow. As well as Mystic Valley, Kent State, and Orange.
Alright, here we go.
Alright, I will not give up 726 passing yards. I will not give up 726 passing yards. I will not give up 726 passing yards.
When you arrive at Kinnick Stadium, you know what's in store. Hard-nosed, tough.
This looks like John Harbaugh is the coach of Iowa.
Bring your hat and be ready to strike somebody when you come into this cauldron to take on the Hawkeyes. Stadium buzzing, kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Iowa Hawkeyes offense will go on the attack first. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback.
They got us on every option. Hey, it's a fumble.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making...
That is a... What the heck happened, Parrot? Are you watching my thing?
Yeah.
Are you watching the replay?
Oh my gosh. First play hit stick.
Oh, Dylan, it's me versus Clemente.
reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know
I'm playing against my old receiver.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Handoff from the gun. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. It's amazing how play by a defensive end in the backfield.
Hate's a strong word.
The momentum not only of a series, but of a game sometimes.
All you're trying to do is create negative plays, to get them behind the sticks a little bit, to get those sacks, to get those tackles for losses. You see so much stunting in college football up front with the defensive line because you know once you get one of those plays, you got the offense right where you want it.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Catch in the middle, it's Gilmore. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And the Hawkeyes line up to punt it away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight.
Hold on, wait.
All the way back to the 15. Cover guys do their job and
Damn.
they get him stopped at the 22-yard line.
Oh,
And when these two guys are in sync the way they were a week ago, just a nightmare. It's a performance they hope they can repeat this week, Jesse.
And I think a big key in that last game was they linked up a couple times early, had some big plays, and then after that, David, it didn't seem like the quarterback was looking anywhere else. They're going to try and establish that connection and that rhythm early in this one.
And defensively, where is the big fella? Like, I got to identify where he is every single snap and give him some extra attention. So if I route him at the line of scrimmage and be physical, have that safety help over the top, I'm not letting him beat me.
On the option. Give to the running back. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29.
This offense is going to challenge the defense with their assignment football in the option game, and they're doing it here early in the first quarter. Great job by the quarterback, making all of his reads. Nobody accounting for the pitch guy, so you flip it out to him, and a nice...
Breaks into the open. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He's going to run it. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked
I love running the RPO and forgetting what the throw is, so I just fucking have to take off.
I'm calling my own number a lot, especially when it's successful like this. Continue to put me in good situations. Continue to get positive chunks of yards. Yep, I'll keep that more.
And they get an illegal man downfield.
Finally get him on the ground, but not before. He makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Now on the option. They'll leave it with him. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. He's going to take off. And he scoops his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit.
There's so many of these read plays with quarterbacks because they're so smart and they're so athletic now. He makes the correct read, the correct decision, goes and gets the first down, new set of downs. Great job by the quarterback.
And just nowhere to go for that runner. He had no choice. That defense, they were bringing it up front. Everybody winning their one-on-ones, and they completely had him surrounded.
Trying to make magic with his feet. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Saunters into the end zone for a touchdown. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0.
That was a great 9-play drive.
He just makes it happen himself. Hey, I'm going to call a pass. You know, I want to throw the ball down the field. Oh, it's not open? Okay, I'm just going to pull it down, make it happen, take it to the house. What a scramble by the quarterback.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Motion from the wide receiver. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. Shakes off the defender. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. The Hawkeyes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Off the play fake. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
And that's not a good sign for this offense. You gave up 4 sacks a week ago. Now you're already getting your quarterback hit. They've got to protect their dude. They got to give him more time so he can make plays down the field. Protection is the biggest.
All of Iowa's receivers, running backs, quarterbacks have stars.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Makes the catch down the right side. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. The run from the shotgun. A very short pickup there, and that'll be the final play.
Clemente, look what you could have been if you'd have came here. Fuck them kids. Stop waving them kids.
Here in Iowa City, we take a moment to say hi to the children of the University of Iowa Stead Family Children's Hospital. Hello, kids. No matter how many times you see
Iowa's 3-0.
here at Iowa between the first and second quarter when the entire crowd acknowledges the children across the way. Hope they enjoy the game as we continue in the second quarter. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Quick completion on the out. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Yeah, and he runs a quick out route, and this is a timing route. Quarterback has to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or two. Nice job, nice success.
Good stop.
He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. And
He
that
missed
is
it.
No good. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
The missed 56-yarder makes that stop even bigger. Now the offense has outstanding field position. Zings it complete to the right. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. Here comes the offense on 1st down. Smith dropping to pass. Fires to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
Pressure coming. And he left that one short. Tried to baby it in there. He's got to turn it loose. Kinnick is having a connection fit to try to help the knee on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the tight end. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Off the RPO complete.
Yeah, huge difference. I was gonna say, wasn't that torn pec? When you booth?
On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Got it in the middle. It's Callaway. Bounds into the end zone for a touchdown.
A little corner from Gordo blindsided me.
In a JV game.
I was on the field and the ref was like, "Are you okay?"
I remember this.
Wants to go up top on first down. Quarterback now breaking the field. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. And the Hawkeyes are in the hurry-up.
And this is the frustration in playing man-to-man coverage. All the guys on your defense are chasing their guys. They don't have vision on the quarterback, but he is such a good athlete. He notices it, he takes off, he chews up yards, and makes a big play.
They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. From the gun, running back on the move. Productive 4-yard gain there on the ground as he gets it down to the 31. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Right down the middle. It's caught. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
That wide receiver on the outside is dangerous. When you're playing zone coverage, it's really hard because you're not chasing him. You can't really
Hey man, that just happened to me, Nick.
You got to make sure you send more guys his direction. Maybe slide those linebackers toward that wide receiver so you got a little more help on the outside.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game.
Hey, check Famar. Check Famar.
If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Fires to the end zone.
Oh, that's my fault. Damn it.
They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Reads it, fires complete. He's right there to stop him, but the quick throw and catching up to give them the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. They've got a 1st and 34. Holds and fires complete to the right. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
What was that? My guy throw it a jump ball just to throw one, and my guy stops his route on an out route, and he just okay, game. Okay.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage from no gain on the play. They'll run it out of the shotgun. There he goes. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the first down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. Gonna run it. It's Montgomery. Got the first down. Looking for more.
Yes, sir, Montgomery.
Out of bounds at the 26. A huge pickup on the ground. Ball marked at the 26. It's 1st and 10. Makes the catch. It's Chang. Oh, what a cut. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top.
What? Smith?
Seeing the balance
Smith?
this offense has, and how they can create explosive plays in a variety of ways. We just saw one come in the run game, and now you see one coming in the passing game. I'll tell you, they've got this defense on.
Big guy tries to barrel in. Into the end zone for a touchdown.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes
Mine should be
gains
GRU.
some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now? Going into the half with the lead, with the momentum.
Well, they break the tie, but they also break
What,
the
Lovato?
balance a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
Georgia Southern?
Is stopped. Iowa has the ball back on offense. Now you find out just
Yeah.
how much of a gunslinger you are. Will you roll the dice here late in the half, David?
And you know the defense is going to be really, really conservative, so I think it's an opportunity to be able to take a shot, see how much of a chunk you can get before then you decide really, Jesse, how you want to finish the half.
Just can't turn it over and throw a pick if you're the quarterback here. You have got to be so smart if you're going to be aggressive with your decision making.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at
Cole, are you watching Red Zone, Cole?
the Hawkeyes will line up to kick off and start the second half. The returner will field it and try to get some field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. This crowd still bringing the intensity to open the second half. Pulls it, fired complete. Oh, what a move to get room. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab. They were backed up, and then suddenly they weren't. They've got it 1st and 10 now inside the 50. Finds his tight end. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Nice job by the
Dude, Lobato's a dog.
getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat, I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Making a little bit of progress there. He gets it to the 40 before getting out of bounds. These Hawkeye fans know exactly what to do to get behind this D on 3rd down. Now the toss. They'll finally make the tackle, but that option was
Every now and then, Cole, my quarterback has to take a hit.
You can skin the cat a lot of different ways. You're just trying to get enough yards to pick up that first down. It's not the dive man. It's not the quarterback. He makes the right read, pitches it out, and he's just able to get enough to keep these sticks moving.
just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking down the middle. He caught it. And it's in there for a touchdown.
Man, this defense has their hands full. They're dealing with a quarterback that is pinpoint accurate, making good decisions, and they're dealing with a wide receiver.
Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
They're setting up the screen. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and short, the power run here. Absolutely nowhere And the Hawkeyes will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Makes the catch. Wants to make a move upfield. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position this time around. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38.
Me?
Defensively, you'll take the slow down.
You talking about me?
3, 4, 5 yards a pop. But you can't give up the massive plays. You got to do a better job containing the football, making him run the guys, and get him on the ground. For goodness sakes, this guy is fast. I know.
No, we're going to get back here, Cole.
Swarm to the football and get him on the ground.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Trying to pound their way forward, he picks up a couple to the 31.
And, man, the big fellas, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Working their way closer and closer, a 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. A first down for the offense. The RPO, it's complete. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Smith wants to throw. He's got it. That completes. Take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. It's complete. They're going to stop him short, and man, we haven't seen a lot of that. This offense has been a machine on 3rd down. They were banking on the yards after the catch, but that went into the negative column.
And I'm banking on the ball coming out quick. When I'm a defense and understanding 3rd and short, understand they're going to throw the ball really quickly, try to make a play. The defense knew it, broke it.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. The kick is up and good and put.
Cole, Grand Rapids is playing some very solid football. Not used to this feeling.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process.
I haven't had a single turnover all season.
They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air.
Never mind! It changes! Grand Rapids has their first interception of the season!
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's passed, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback. And
It's time to put him away.
Trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT.
Going for the big play. He got it. All the
Cole, there's the dagger, Cole.
for the touchdown. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
College football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
He'll bring it out. It's Marshall. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Iowa has the ball back on offense. Well, last drive ended with a pick. Vitally important to take care of the football this time. They'll send the back in motion. They'll start this drive going to the air. Turning it on. And they do a really good job. Not as easy as it looks to get those blocks. And he picks up the first down. They really got things moving on this drive. Second play of the drive comes from the 37. Wants to throw on first down. Get it out to the supersonic guy. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. So now it's second and long.
Nick would be chastising me right now.
Wants to go up top. Bringing the heat. Got his man on the right. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Hawkeyes are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. Just keeps slinging it. Walks one high and deep. Grabs it inside the
No, Clemente almost got me.
He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play. The passing game has him on the doorstep. Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. And the defense stuffs the run, and the ball will remain at the 2.
Yeah, I think what happens with me is I keep trying to read and see what's open, and I keep the left stick back.
Make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Yeah, and this offense, man, it's been a struggle bus. And they haven't clicked yet. They haven't found what they're really, really good at. And I'll tell you this, it's in the fourth quarter, later in the game, obviously. They need to start airing this thing out. We got to get back in this football game because I don't know if y'all realize this, but we're down by a lot.
And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. A field goal does not top the list of most helpful things at this juncture, so they'll go for it on fourth down. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown!
To cut the lead to 21.
Now they'll try to cash in this drive. First and 10 from the 50. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Got enough for the first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They've got it at the 37. It's first and 10. Might as well give it to him again. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up second and 3.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Inside the 25, they'll snap it from the 24. First down. He'll pull it down. Oh, he's got a really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. How aggressive will they get on first and 10? Using the quick game. Steps into the end zone for a touchdown. They've built a little cushion and now closer to getting a victory here in week 4.
Nice job on the route and catch by the tight end scoring that touchdown. And it doesn't...
Oh, I always want to say Glacier Bank.
It's the same school, different mascot.
They'll put this one in play first.
They caught us embezzling money, and we had to change our name.
Looking to throw on first down. Snagged out of the air. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. To the air on first down. Quickly out to the tight end.
Ooh.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Offense gets set for second down. Back to pass. Made a defender miss. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. And the Hawkeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout.
Cole.
Picked off, and they ruin the drive
Major dubs. Fuck them.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation trying to get this thing close. The big INT. Finally, the defense makes a play, and David, it looks like they just closed the door on this one.
Undefeated Iowa.
Defense wins championships. And how do you seal a game? The defense coming up with a big moment. Yes, obvious passing situation. You know they're going to throw it. The big INT, and that might seal their fate.
Oh, he makes the catch. Still running at the 40. And he is marked out of bounds after another big gain. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays. They'll put it in play from the 41 on first.
Told y'all, air raid.
He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
Oh, he wants it all. He's got it inside the 30. They'll make the stop, but that first
Another much needed win. We're on a hot streak.
should be able to kneel this one out.
Damn, BYU beat Kansas State.
After the stumble earlier this year,
Absolute belt to Iowa.
people might be searching for spots on the bandwagon again now.
Yeah, give this coaching staff a lot of credit too, Reese, because they made a few tweaks and adjustments schematically to their personnel.
We won the turnover battle.
Seemed to find a nice rhythm.
And it's hard to find that early in the season, but the good teams figure out who they are, what they do well, and you could tell they're starting to get in a groove, figure out who does what well, and maximize that and accentuate that.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Oh, no, Cole, it's because my quarterback had a rushing touchdown. I forgot I did that. Care beans. Do you appreciate that, Nick? Alrighty. I finished very fast. You're right. Ooh, I should be getting a 4-star right tackle after this. Holy shit. This 6'5" route running receiver I have is only a redshirt freshman, and he has gold press pro and gold 50/50 already. Did you win? Hey, good win, John. Yeah, it's where our shit starts hitting the fan. Good thing I end the year cool with like a warm up game. Yeah, 38-7. I didn't make you do anything, John. Don't say y'all. What?
It was a real fucked that you fouled him. After you tried to shove him.
Oh my god. And they just caught a tip drill pass for the win.
Oh my god.
In pre-bet. They just caught it in pre-bet.
I'm so sorry, buddy.
And we lost 48-42. There's no way.
Nick, I'm so sorry.
Where's actually where how you spotted it?
That
Down the trail? My hand is twitching.
that's a big hand to be twitching.
And I think I hit 4 recruits on visit.
Oh no. This is like when I lost to Clemson with the block kick. Alright, send it. Hopefully this game should have me ranked again. Just to go play Oregon. Yes, sir. Thad McAfee has committed. Nick, go ahead and knock out your next game, Nick. Go ahead and knock out this next one so I can go ahead and play next week.
Don't worry. I got you. I got you. For you.
I'm ready for the gauntlet. Guys, we got our first commit early this year. Got a 4-star right tackle.
Oh my god, this corner.
Go ahead and play some Overwatch for a little bit.